my clips muted? Let me check. Oh, so they are. Can I do that there? If I do that. That's it. Let's get onto the right screen, will we? Right, they shouldn't be they should be muted next time. Thanks, guys. Right, let's get let me update my stream info here. Hey, Deponia. Let's load her up. It looks like I've played it a little bit. It was like a long time ago. But I don't remember anything about it. Right, we'll leave the subtitles on. Right, new game. Choose your inventory mode. Choose your inventory mode. Inventory per click classic mode. Okay, Kaiser. Enjoy your walk. I hope your work goes okay. Thanks for being here this morning, though. You take care. We shall maybe catch you later. I'm going to be streaming quite a while today, so. Joe Pickles! How are you today? Right, which one will we go for? Inventory per mouse wheel. Recommended. Well, we'll just go with that.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't
Welcome
have
to the
anything
channel.
to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left click.
We'll see about that.
Okay, so we got a little wee tutorial. Wenzel.
Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain,
How to talk to somebody.
how to talk to somebody.
You click on a character with the mouth icon.
Now you're completely wrong. I'm talking to you using the speech bubble icon. Everyone knows there's no mouth icon in this game, but there's a speech bubble icon to talk instead. Oh, and my favorite icon, the Rufus head icon for putting on, eating, and drinking things. If you can't even understand that, how am I ever going to be able to teach you how?
That's how to look at an
How
object.
to look at an object.
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I see the eye icon.
Well, the theory is easy.
Hopefully
but how
volume
about the
level's
actual
okay.
Practice.
Hey, this is your tutorial.
You're a cop-out, but be that as it may, I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it. thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely.
This thing.
I thought you wanted to have a look at that thing on the floor.
I can see it. It's lying there.
I mean, look more closely. You just point at it and right-click when the eye icon appears.
This tutorial is more confusing than than having than not having a tutorial.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll pick it up.
There has to be an easier way.
If you say so.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can open your inventory by using your mouse wheel.
Okay.
Hey, there it is.
Correct! This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
Well, you're back in. That was quick. I never heard you coming in. You want to come up? Look, come in there. Psst, psst. Come in. You're not going to come up? Huh? What's up? Some treats. But you're not getting back out again this soon. Not if you're just newly in. You have to stay in for a wee bit, okay? And we can save, okay. So what are we doing now?
Yeah, I wanted to explain,
We've done that. How to use objects.
how to use objects inside the inventory.
I click on them with the hand icon, thus making them my cursor. If I click on another object, now I'll combine the two.
Aw, how cute. You know, I'm tempted to believe that you know what you're talking about. I hope you won't exceed your limits if I ask you
How to end a dialogue.
how to end a dialogue.
You click on the last option in the options menu?
Ha! Completely wrong.
Right, so can I combine that with that?
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
So what do we do with that?
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
So can we do that on there?
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to,
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
if you say so.
Just press this button.
Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Get sucked up the tube. Compressed.
Oh, how I love tutorials!
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style. Courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Deponia. I like your cat drinking the cup of tea or whatever it is. Yeah, the cat with the tea, the tiger with the tea almost. The emote.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Okay, so we've got the telescope. Can we... No, we can't highlight things, okay. I like the fact that it's a screw.
Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV. I can sleep when I'm dead, or if I survive and get confined to bed with broken legs.
Can we take that?
What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Can we take the sock?
It really is time I got out of here.
Can we take that, open it?
Ah, there's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. The toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
Okay, so we're going to have to find those things. So we've got one sock. Old escape plans.
Huh. My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad.
That takes us downstairs. We've got a torch.
This could be useful.
Oil
The
can.
oil is rancid, but I could use it for hair wax. The best thing about it is the can.
Can we empty that? Used oil. So we could put our provisions in that maybe.
Oh, my father left me. Besides alone was this stupid wooden trunk. Then he left Deponia without me. My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
Okay. Footsteps are very loud, aren't they? Chafing chit.
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
We can go in there. We've got a toothbrush here.
Whoa! What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment. Tony says it's my turn to clean the bathroom. Now that's just unfair. It's never her turn. I've been waiting for weeks, and it's never her turn.
The toothbrush was poking its head up. Okay, we're going to have to catch that, aren't we? Detergent.
I usually leave that stuff for Tony. I've only used it once. But all my clothes got discolored, and the shed burned down.
Oh, there's the bolt cutters. So, what was that? It was a hand torch. Detergent. Can we combine those two?
I don't like clean tools. They always give the impression that I haven't worked hard enough.
Can I use the detergent on the oil
This
can?
detergent is supposed to get rid of oil stains. Yeah, who needs that?
Okay. So we're going to have to try and get that toothbrush, aren't we? Oh, what's this? Can we not look at the sign on the door? Oh, oh, come back. No. Can I get the sink plunger? Can I use the sink plunger on the sink?
Nothing that needs plunger treatment, I'm afraid. Yeah, too bad. Wielding the plunger is my favorite pastime.
Okay, never mind. What else we got? We've got a first aid kit.
Locked. Tony must have the key.
Tony's. Look at all the locks on it.
This is Tony's room, the lion's den, or more aptly, the dragon's lair.
So we're not going in there, I guess. Oh no, we are.
Ah! Well, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers.
Okay, so that's outside. Let's come down here. There's chits everywhere, look. Nagging notes.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? The good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape pod. I've had the most amazing ideas sitting here. Plus, you can always find leftovers in it. Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting.
Oh wait, can we use the...
It already has plenty of oil stains.
Oh, I thought we could use it to store it. Can we?
Nothing that needs plunger treatment, I'm afraid.
So we need to find something to store the crumbs in, maybe.
Yeah, too bad. Wielding the plunger is my favorite
There's a pot over there. Oven. Oh, we've got a hot plate. We don't have anything to heat up just now, do we? I put them into this oven.
Burn the note. Not a bad idea. But I need some more for the fire to really get going.
Right, we need to get the rest of the chits. We've got a sink.
I don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it.
Got a fork. And we've got a pot.
I don't see why. I mean, Tony has much...
What's the note say?
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
Right, can we...
What gnat's piss?
Can I fill the pot up? So what is it? Pot with water, okay. So I could put that on there, couldn't I? Okay. What's this bitching posted?
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
There's our other sock. Do I need to combine the socks?
Well, those are 2 socks, all right, but I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
Okay, never mind. Got a coat.
These coats are incredible. Unbelievable how much stuff you can cram into the pockets. I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
Is it the right coloured sock? No, it's a blue sock. Oh, hold on. We could put them...
Well, those are 2 socks,
into the
right,
pot.
but I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
If we put the blue and the yellow into the pot, that would make green.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing.
Yeah, let's put the... I'm assuming that's all the papers.
In you go.
How do I light it? With the blowtorch. The hand torch. Okay, right. Now we put the green.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing. And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework.
Detergent. Detergent. There we go. Right, now we should be able to put the socks in.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Come on, you put it in. Okay, can we use the fork to get them out again? Nope.
Oh, look at that. The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
Okay, so we've got our pair of socks. We've got the bolt cutter. We just need the provisions and the toothbrush. Oh, what's this? Closet.
Yes. Huh. Not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
Use the plunger on it. There. Mouse hole.
The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine. Ouch! Right, so we've got a mouse trap that we could leave somewhere in the dark corner. Nah, I don't think this will work without the right bait.
What bait am I going to need to put on there?
The oil is rancid, but I could use it for hair wax. The best thing about it is the can.
Right, let's head outside.
No, I haven't finished packing yet.
Okay. Anything else up here? No.
No, I haven't finished packing yet.
Anything else in the jacket?
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough.
Oh, hold on. I need the crumbs. Can I put them on the mouse trap?
There's nothing left to catch here. The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine.
So we need to put something on the mouse trap to lure the toothbrush out. Just gotta lower the volume a wee bit because the footsteps are quite loud, aren't they? Maybe if I the speech is up high. I'll just lower my streaming volume, hold on. Right, okay. Oh, the first aid kit. We're not getting there for anything.
Ah, the first aid kit. It saved my life
Bolt
several
cutter.
times, but since the time I tried to build a shrapnel-propelled jet, there's no Band-Aid left. The only thing in there now is Tony's tranquilizer.
Tranquilizer.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool.
Did that not work?
Locked. Tony must have the key.
We can't use the hand torch on it. Oops.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool.
So we don't have the right tool then. Doesn't want to use this, does he?
Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV.
Can I put the things we found into there? Yeah.
Socks? Check.
Bolt cutters.
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason? Check.
What else was it? Toothbrush and provisions.
All I need now are some provisions.
So that's the crumbs into the jar, isn't it? Must be. We can't open the trunk. He doesn't want to open it.
My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
Right, we can't go in there. We can't go outside. I need something to unlock that. We need to catch the mouse in the dark corner.
I think I can find a better place for used oil. The fresh water supply, for instance. Let's get rid of this thing.
Okay. Right, so it's now just an empty can. So can we use that on the crumbs?
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
But you've got...
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there.
Oh, he's getting them now. Right.
I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
Right, so we can put that away now.
Provisions? Check. One for now, and one for the road.
Okay, so we just need to... Can I... Oh, right. Can we put that on there? Yeah.
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
Right, oops. Now we can put that down into the dark corner.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha!
Right.
Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Okay, we have everything.
Toothbrush. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
Bolt cutters.
I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it sits. Packed and ready to go. Ah, think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remember to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Okay, so that was our house. Well, Tony's house. This is the pod. We've got the harpoon with a control panel. Got a wrench. We are indeed in the junk yard. Right, we've got a fuse. Okay, so we've got to light that somehow. Right, let's pick up this
My
wrench.
trusty wrench. I wonder why this wasn't on the list. Well, never mind.
Got a long chain. Can we open this?
And a sensor. My masterpiece. I've been working on this for so long. It must have been since Monday.
Just since Monday. Got the seat.
I might be able to do without this. No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Right, let's use the wrench.
I might be able to do without this. That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement.
Well, why did we take the seat out in the first place?
There. Now where shall I put it? There's no room there.
Base place, the only place.
There's no room there.
Storage space.
The storage space is closed.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a battery.
There. And now?
Put that in there.
There we go.
Right, what about the battery?
There. Now where shall I put it? But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? I just got that from there.
Okay, can I... Why have we got the seat anyway?
This isn't much use now, I guess. This isn't much use now, I guess.
Okay. What else is there? That's the fuse.
This will be the most spectacular departure ever.
Do I not need to like use the battery on the fuse to light
The
it?
cable isn't long enough.
No, it's not long enough, is it?
I'll have to prepare the escape pod first. I want to be better prepared this time.
Let's go talk to Wenzel. We're not gonna like...
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Any signs of the Organon yet?
Nope, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
What else do you know about the Organon?
Just as little as you.
So that's really nothing.
Exactly. Their motives are as unclear as our water. Good thing they leave us
It's
alone.
unclear as our war.
Do you also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. And do you also think that no one has to work in Elysium?
Just a moment. You're not even working now.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm meant to be up there. And don't you think the Elysian women are the most beautiful of all?
I've never really understood why Tony and you aren't together anymore.
Yeah, well, that's why you'll be rotting in this forsaken hole forever. I deserve better than having to listen to lectures about my laziness and my unreliability all the time. About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. The plan is perfect. But
Where the heck shall I put the battery?
where shall I put the battery?
Couldn't you have thought of building a compartment or something before?
I had other things on my mind, okay?
You slept through the whole afternoon while I assembled the telescope.
Well, I have to feel rested when I get to Elysium.
Of course you have. Anything else?
Now, what happens when I've got the pod ready?
We wait for the Organon cruiser. As soon as it's here, you light the fuse and jump into the cockpit. You have calibrated the harpoon, right?
Not
No.
yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that.
If you say so.
All right, pack, calibrate, light fuse, and I'll launch myself into the upper spheres.
Well, at least there's a chance that the magnet will hit the cruiser.
Doesn't sound very.
But this time
Very,
everything will work. I'll show you. I'll
Doesn't
show
sound
everybody.
workable.
It will be a spectacle, no doubt. Any other problems?
No problems. Why?
Of course not. Of course. How could I ever think such a thing?
I'll go back to work then.
You better do that. You haven't got much time left.
Can I go back into the house? I wanted to go out this door. Doorbell. Why is there a doorbell? Chili peppers.
Tony always had weird tastes concerning flowers. Ouch! Hot!
Okay, so I'm gonna need something on. Gloves or something before I can pick that up. Got a mailbox.
A saddle-shaped box. A classic. No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Can I use my wrench? Oh, saddle seat. Right.
He's blocking the way to the village center. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. I'm going the other direction anyway.
Hannick.
Hello, Hannick.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Why not? I forgot to put. Hold on a sec. Forgot to put this other tag in. I just noticed. Did we see
Did
Tony?
you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Ah! Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
No, that's Luna come back in. I think.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Write a postcard.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
So can I not get down there now? Okay. So how do we get that? Do we need that? Let's see if I can put the seat in and that'll let us carry on.
Ha! There you go.
Can we put the battery in there? Oh yeah.
Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Okay.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then I'm gone. Ha! This will be a walk in the park.
Reset button. So I can't go up that way. Can I go up that way again? Why not? Ah. I would have thought that would have gone there. Just always one off. I need to be there, don't I? There. Green light.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it.
Oh,
Stand
here's
by
Tony.
myself.
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
Yeah, let's just go for why are you
Why
here?
are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
She really wants us to go.
Sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, you can stay with me.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
We need her cigarette, don't we?
This will be the most spectacular departure ever.
Can I just light it with that?
Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo.
What about the red hot chili? Oh, a bit of CGI there.
Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Bridger, we're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for...
What screws?
Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
We're hanging around. Alright, how do we get out of here? We've got, oh. Got a chain. We're pulling it. Yep. Got some buttons. Pulling the chain again.
Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
Do you want to take everything? Toothbrush? Why can't we take the toothbrush? We can't take the toothbrush. Okay, we've got a hatch we can open. The junk's coming down the yellow one. But it's coming out the blue chute. Was it? It's the yellow one that's... It's definitely coming out the blue. So why is it coming out the blue?
There's a flood of trash behind it. Shit, reminds me of my ex-home. Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I'd better leave it closed for now. A well-oiled gearbox.
I need a quick bio break. Give me a second. Let me just get my green screen on the go. Partners want to use our computer. There we go. Right. Might have to move these boxes. Right. Okay. Right, what we're going to do here. Let's have a look at this hatch.
A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it.
A wire grating.
A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it.
Music's a bit... the voice is a bit... sorry, the music is a bit loud. I'll just lower that down. Right, we need to ping that. Got socks. I wonder if we can throw the socks.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
Okay, what happens if we put the socks in here?
It already has plenty of oil stains. I'll never be able to open it with that. Why? Those are still good.
Of course, we've got this hatch. Let's try and open this hatch.
Not a chance. I'd need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks.
And we can't throw anything up there.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
What about the provisions? Ah!
Hey! Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
Can I put the socks over it or something? No?
Hey! Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it. It already has plenty of oil stains.
So that's working with that.
Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like,
Pair of socks.
Has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
Can I use the socks?
I'll never be able to open it with that. Why? Those are still good. Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I better leave it closed for now.
Why can't I take the toothbrush? Maintenance arm, maintenance arm. Maybe I can put the sock over the bottom. No, not
It
there.
already has plenty of oil stains. Ah! Hey, aggressive little bugger.
Put the socks onto the hatch, it won't
I'll
close.
never be able to grab it.
There. Okay, now it can't close. Right, now we've got the maintenance arm. Can I use that to do that? Oh, somebody's come.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I'm an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Miss Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real Orbit Pixie! I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue!
Good to ascend up on Star Trek and Star Wars. So I can go in that hatch. That's the goal.
She's really hot. She really suits me.
Right there on the green one. Can I pull the green?
Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops.
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
Okay, hopefully that was meant to happen.
Ouch. I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Can I save? It has been saving anyway, it looks like. Oh no, that was way back. Right, bulletin board.
Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her Dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that?
Right, go on it.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now.
Okay, we've got no inventory. I can go to the village again.
Locked. Huh. It can probably be opened from the inside.
Can I get inside? Truck door.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Ah, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh. Well, that could spell anything.
What else we got here? Can't go down that way? No. Okay, I guess we're going into the village.
going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since, well, since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Ollie. Water reservoir. Let's go see what they're doing.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor's about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the Dark Exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Magnets.